Hello and good morning and welcome back to my channel. I'm naturally Ray, or you can just call me Ray. Now, if you know you watch my videos back to back and have not subscribed, why not? Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload future vlogs and videos where I talk about health, fitness and lifestyle. So guys, if I look very similar to a recent video that I uploaded, is because I just decided, let me just make this video. Now, this has been something I have been considering for maybe, I would say a year, I think, because I mentioned it on a YouTube video sometime last year and I just never did it. And this is an introductory video. I don't even have a script. I am just talking. I just said, you know what, Rian, your hair is done, your makeup is done, you're looking nice, just do the video. And basically this is just an introductory to what I may call my journey to, I honestly don't even know what the name of the series will be, but basically this is my journey to losing weight and my journey to reaching 120 pounds. Now, if you all are not aware, I am very small. Well, I'm not small because I have a lot of body fat to lose, but I'm very short. I'm 4'11", so being 120 pounds is not far-fetched. I actually was 120 pounds before the pandemic, and unfortunately I ate a lot of junk food during the pandemic. I put on so much weight, so I might put up maybe some pictures, because in 2020 is where I started gaining weight, and I wouldn't even say I was in denial, but see, I just was unaware. And even if somebody pointed it out to me, well, actually, no, I was in denial, because when people pointed it out to me, I was like, I don't think I put on that much weight. Anyway, either way, I started putting on a lot of weight in 2020. I wasn't as active as before, and I just ate a lot more junk food, ultra processed food, more, I guess, comfort food, because there were so many things happening in 2020, 2021. There were points in time where I got, I think, was it 2021, I got my smart scale, and I started getting what is called this, customized meal plans for me, and I started losing some weight, so I felt good. I lost some weight. I started back exercising. I can't even say started back, because let me be completely honest, prior to the pandemic I did not own any type of weights. Well, for my strength training, I was not active in the gym. I think just my lifestyle in general was a little more active, and and maybe I didn't eat as much junk food. But either way, I got my smart scale, my full body composition smart scale. I bought some weights, started just being a little more active at home, because at that time gyms were closed, and even when gyms were closed, I just felt a little more comfortable being at home doing home workouts. So that started, I started seeing results, and I also started doing what I teamed. What was it? That was so long ago. It was weigh-in Sundays, right? Weigh-in Sundays. If you all followed me a couple of years ago, every single Sunday I would step on my scale and I would show you all, because those scales showed my overall weight, but it showed my fat percentage, my muscle mass, my bone mass, my water percentage, so at least I was able to keep track if I was hydrated, my BMI. There were other things on the scale that came up. So when I put it up on the internet, everybody was able to see every single week how I progressed. So it was a form of accountability. Now, there were some weeks where I was like, you know what, I'm gonna eat whatever the scale show, I don't care. But for the most part, it was something that helped me to stay a little more accountable. There were times I would actually maybe show what I'm having for breakfast, lunch, dinner, that type of thing. and then I stopped doing it because I don't know, I just stopped. I don't even think I had like a real reason. Actually, nowhere. I thought in my mind, I thought it was something that was just a little too monotonous. And even though some people DM me and you know they were really encouraged when it is they saw it, it encouraged them to lose weight as well. A lot of persons, you know, they really cheered me on when they said, okay, I see you losing 1 pound this week, 2 pounds this week, which by the way, that is something that I want you all to know. For someone like me, losing 1 to 2 pounds a week is what is sustainable, what is realistic, and what is normal. Why is my camera looking like that? I think my phone is, not my phone, my camera is overheating. Sometimes this is annoying. Alright, you know what? Give me 1 second and I'll be back. So I'm not seeing that icon on the display anymore, so hopefully we're good, at least for now. Anyway, I think the last thing I had mentioned was just the accountability that I had on a weekly basis on those Sundays, and I think I stopped doing it because I don't know, I was wondering if it was just very monotonous. And yes, people will DM me and I guess give me encouragement. People will DM me and say, oh my gosh, you know, I'm gonna start my fitness and weight loss journey. I want to see if I can also lose weight over time, because they realize how realistic it was. I wasn't losing like 5 pounds a week or even 3 pounds a week. Sometimes it was just 1, it was just 2, and again that was pretty normal for me. And some persons some persons were motivated and encouraged to come along this journey with me. Now, when I stopped, I realized that, okay, well, there are less eyes on me and, you know, I don't have to be as accountable. And I thought I could just do it on my own. I didn't really need that. And I realized I was kind of wrong. At that time of my journey, I think I still needed a little more accountability. And I don't know if I started it back for a short time and then stopped, or this is when I decided, okay, let me do it on YouTube. Now with YouTube, it's a totally different ball game, because on my Instagram stories, a lot of people not coming into my stories a lot. So it was, you know, mostly persons who I guess a little more connected to me, at least from the internet, and persons who would just encourage me, DM me. With YouTube, I felt as though, okay, like literally anybody in the world could see this. Granted, my channel is really not that big anyway, so it's not millions, but one day we would have millions watching. Anyway, but I was supposed to start it, I don't know, maybe it was a year ago, and I kind of just chickened out because I felt a little more vulnerable. I felt a little, well, yeah, I would just say vulnerable, and I don't know if I wanted persons to be that in tune with my weekly updates. But this is where this, I guess, a series is going to start, because I really thrived a lot where I had that kind of accountability. I don't know if the possible negative effects of not doing well was what pushed me to actually do well. But basically, I have decided that I want that accountability again, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. So this is the introductory video, and this is technically episode 1. So I will be showing y'all my my results at the end of the video. How much I weigh now. I was gonna say disclaimer, but it's not a disclaimer. I'm overweight. I have excess body fat to lose, but the reality is I'm not gonna lose it really quickly. On average, I'm gonna lose maybe 1 to 2 pounds. I can't believe I'm saying this. The thing is, I can't believe I'm saying this because when I started my journey in 2020, I think I maybe had maybe an extra 20, 25, 30 pounds, somewhere around there. Then 2021 it increased to 40 pounds. There was a time, y'all, no, okay, seriously. I think one of the main reasons why I think I am doing this, because last year, like the second part of last year, I really saw my weight just increasing. I remember when it was in the 140s, and I'm like, what is going on? This is too much. And before I know it, I was in my 150s, and I was like, okay, I need to do something about it. And I may maybe put up pictures, maybe throughout this video, I don't know, or maybe throughout the series, where again I gained weight, I lost weight, then I gained weight, I lost weight. And this is even within a year. So sometimes the beginning of the year I would, I guess, be either, well, I guess big or small. And throughout the year it just might vary. But when I reached the 160s, I was like, okay, I thought I would never get past 160s. This is the highest I'll ever be. Never gonna get any higher. This is it. Something has to change, something has to be done. And I remember stepping on the scale sometime, and it was like I think it was like a 166 point something or 167, and I was like, no, I'm getting so close to 170. And y'all, I kid you not, I mean, I used to step on the scale almost every day, which is maybe not the best for everybody, but there was some day I stepped on the scale, and y'all, I saw 172 pounds, and I freaked out. I totally freaked out, because it seemed as though, because I'm like, how did I go from 166 to 172? I mean, I maybe that week, I know I went out a lot, I ate a lot, I don't know, but I never saw a jump that big. And arguably it may have been maybe a lot of water weight from maybe just consuming a lot of excess sugar and salt and whatever for the last couple of days. But when I saw I was in the 170s, I was like, no, absolutely not, this is not happening, something needs to change. I think that following week I just cut down. I was like, I'm eating at home alone, no fast foods, no junk foods, staying away from ultra processed foods. And sure enough, a lot of it was some water weight, so I went back to my 160s kind of quick, because it was only 2 pounds to get back to my 160s anyway. But saying all that to say, it really was a little more of a turning point for me. Yo, honestly, that really scared me. And that was the first time that I saw my because like I said, my scale have my body fat. That was the first time. Was it the first time I was in the 40s though? I think so. Either way, even 40% in terms of my body fat. But when I saw that 172, nah, that was a no-go. So anyway, I'm saying all this to say that right now I am still quite overweight, but I am ready. I am ready to be a little vulnerable, a little more vulnerable here. I am ready to actually show you all what my results are. I know I would have shown something. I may have stepped on my scale in maybe one of my vlogs a couple months ago. I'm not really sure, but in terms of regularly doing it and having it as an actual series and honing down with my fitness and my weight loss and my nutrition and all these different things, I'm ready to make a change. I'm ready to get back to my pre-pandemic weight. I am excited, and I think the most exciting thing is the whole body recomposition thing. I had no idea what that was until I started my weight loss and fitness journey. But I always remember being small. I grew up being small. I never had issues with my weight growing up. Like, this is like new to me. And the other day I was talking with somebody, and I was like, well, wait now, that was my putting on weight in the pandemic was what, 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago. To me, it didn't seem that long, but I have been struggling with this for a while, and it's time. You know, I have been doing some of these fitness videos, weight loss videos, what I eat in a day videos, and I do talk about consistency. I just posted a video on consistency. I do talk about being disciplined. I do talk about developing habits, and I'm not saying that I'm a hypocrite. I just struggle sometimes because there will be weeks where I am on the ball and then I would kind of just fall off a little bit. Admittedly, that's just what happened, but I don't know. I do mention about having a mindset shift and having a mindset change, and let me tell you, a lot of this has to really do with how you view yourself, just really changing your mind and just knowing, like I have been seeing in my family, people that I know who do not take care of their body and the effects that it has on their body, and I'm like, you know, Rian, I don't want that for myself. I do not want that for myself. And there were little reality checks, not so much for me because, you know, I don't take, you know, any medication, I don't have to be on any type of thing, but just seeing what has been happening with people in my family, I'm like, you know what, nope, it's not, I am not subscribing to that at all. So yeah, that was a mouthful, y'all. I have just been talking because like I didn't really plan out this video per se. but I actually, with all that, I actually do have to get food. I have to go to the grocery. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna stay in this. I had put on this stuff when I taped that, when I filmed. Oh my gosh, the thing is coming up again. My camera is getting, I guess, hot again, the temperature. Y'all, I want a new camera. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take this off because I kind of just put this on for the video from the last video. More than likely, that will be the video before this. And yeah, I have to go to the grocery. I have to pick up a couple of things. So I don't know if I'll take you with me. My camera needs to maybe charge a little bit and cool down. Maybe I'll just come back and do a grocery haul. But oh god, I hope this will shut off. Let me talk fast. But I basically will do like my weigh-ins. I don't think it's gonna be every single week because I do sit down videos, and I just think it would be kind of strange just to push in my weigh-ins on one of those videos. So more than likely it will be in my vlog style videos, which might be twice a month, once a month. We'll see how many times I vlog throughout a month. And what else? I guess, you know, the usual what I eat in a day videos. You will see what I'm gonna do. I'm getting back to meal plans. I am making some meal plans for myself just by following the amount of calories that I had in my previous meal plans. I finally downloaded the MyFitnessPal app, which I didn't want to do because I know there are some inconsistencies with it, a couple other things, but just for the sake of just having a general idea and a gauge as to what I'm actually consuming, foods that are maybe were not on my previous customized meal plans, I put it into my MyFitnessPal app so I can at least have a general idea with the proteins, fats, carbs, all those other micronutrients as well, on other micronutrients. What I would say, listen, when I put on that app, why is there automatically, it was like your daily amount is 1200 calories, like, and I've heard other people say that. I'm like, I'm not eating 1200 calories a day, like I'll be starving. Now if it is that, you know, I'm taking a day to actually do some type of fast, you know, as a Christian, you know, we fast some days or whatever, do a juice fast or a Daniel fast, I mean, that's totally different. But on a day-to-day basis, I'm not eating no 1200 calories, like that's not happening. But oh, I brought up my MyFitnessPal app simply because when I had my meal plans customized to me, I was so happy I didn't have to calculate the calories in every single meal. I just had to measure out like a cup of this, a quarter cup of that. You know, I had my food scale, so I just measured out my chicken, my beef, my shrimp, my salmon, whatever, and I ate. And it was easy for me because I was like, I'm not counting calories every day. That's not happening. It's not happening. But now that I may use certain ingredients and different foods that may not be on my meal plan, I just put it into my Fitness Pal app. I'm using the customized meal plan that I had before as like a kind of backbone to some of my meals, because I loved, like, I guess almost every single thing on my meal plan. And I say almost every single thing because I think there was like quinoa in some things where I don't really like quinoa, and maybe one or two things that I know had to be switched for me. I don't like tuna, so they switch it to sardines, and a couple of things that I will maybe tend to gravitate more to. In terms of like my carbs, I love sweet potatoes more. I love pasta. I love everything. Well, almost everything. But I'm saying all that to say I would show a little more in terms of the actual calories, the measurements, and I am just saying this is customized for me. Even if, listen to me, even if you are also 4'11" or you're also petite like me, you can decide to follow something similar, but just know that the way that my body works may be different to you, because yes, it's nutrition, but it's also how my body how my body metabolizes food, how my body and how much even my basal metabolic rate is, because as I am lifting weights more, as I'm doing strength training more, I will burn more calories. Just sitting down talking to you, I can burn more calories than someone else who has less muscle than I do. Now, I don't have a whole set of muscle, but as I am like building muscle, progressive overload, all these different things, the more muscle that I have on me, just sitting down, I will burn more calories than you. So yes, I am being vulnerable. I am using this as I guess an accountability. Yeah, accountability. But you can use it to maybe encourage, inspire, get motivated, etc. Maybe help it to be a little consistent, a little disciplined. But I am not saying that it's guaranteed if you do exactly what I do, you're going to get my exact result. Please, that is a big disclaimer there. Anyway, y'all, I am still seeing this icon and it looks a lot darker. Hopefully when I upload it, everything looks normal. So I'm gonna change out of this top, this kind of fancy top, and maybe just change into one of my scrubs. I love my scrubs. I'm gonna change into that, and we're gonna get some groceries, and I'll just maybe come back and do a haul. I'll maybe take my camera with me. Sometimes I don't like pulling it out, but I'll definitely come back and do a haul later. So I'm back home and I'm gonna do a really quick grocery haul. Y'all, the lighting here is not the best. It is so gloomy outside and it's going to start raining maybe like in 2 seconds. Y'all, and my hair just completely shrink because of all the humidity outside. Anyway, I went to Price Mart and I also went to Extra Foods because it has some stuff in Price Mart I just couldn't get. So this is gonna be really quick. This is Greek yogurt, so I got 2 of these: Greek yogurt, blueberries, kombucha and kefir, broccoli, spinach, some pears, sweet peppers, salmon, and butterball ground turkey. And I also picked up some sourdough bread. This is not the one that I usually buy, but I mean, it's still sourdough bread. I will look out for the other one I usually buy maybe another time. And from Extra Foods, I picked up a couple of stuff, some mushrooms. No, usually I would pick up like these sweet potatoes, and what is this, red onions, and some other like veggies and fruits in like a mini market area, but I didn't have time for all of that. So I got this, and I didn't see strawberries. I haven't seen strawberries in Price Mart for a while. Hold on. Oh, this got squashed because it definitely, I didn't buy it like this in the groceries. I think it got squashed in the bag. Anyway, some strawberries. I got this in Extra Foods, and just a couple more stuff. Just some eggs, some eggs. I'm ready to throw this thing down, yes? And just one cone because I think I already have one. And yo, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I am going to make my own granola, homemade granola. I'll make a separate video making it, but I already had my rolled oats from before, and I usually have honey, but I bought this shredded coconut, and I got 2 packs of raisins, and I also bought some sunflower seeds, and I think that's everything that I bought for my homemade granola. I'm so excited because honestly I cannot find a granola that doesn't have a lot of extra seed oils and all these things in it, and it's a little more on the ultra processed side. So I was like, you know what, just make your own granola. Someone actually suggested that to me a while back, and I was like, ugh. But when I actually checked up a YouTube video on how to make a granola, it is so simple. I'm like, why not? So I'll be making my own granola because you know I love my yogurt parfait, and I usually put granola in that all the time, and I eat yogurt parfait all the time. Something else I also bought, this is actually the first that I'm buying this. This is tomato and basil. Now I usually don't like buying these sardines. I try just buying it without anything added to it, no extra salt or anything. I think I usually buy the one in water actually because I'm supposed to have. So this is the one that I usually buy, the one with spring water, no additives, no preservatives, but they didn't have any of this in extra, so I only just picked up 2 just to see how it is, and hopefully I like it. Oh, and I got basil, so this is fresh basil, and this is sweet Thai basil. I don't know if it's focusing. I got sweet Thai basil, and I think that is pretty much what I got. So I'm going to pack away everything. Like I said before, I didn't even really plan this particular episode 1 of my series. I really just decided, you know what, let me just start it today. My hair was done, my makeup was done, and I was just like, let me just do it before I went and picked up my groceries. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If it is that you're on your fitness and weight loss journey, you can maybe let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this maybe very short video, even though maybe I talked a lot in the beginning. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and of course turn on your notification bell so you don't miss, because I will be definitely giving you all updates as to how I am doing. I hope you'll enjoy, and as always, try your best to become the healthiest version of yourselves. Bye guys.